Hey everybody and welcome to the 12th Arrow episode of Season 1, Vertigo. We're finally halfway through the season, and, well, this episode opens up a bit differently than last time.
There was no intro.
There's no intro, there's no previously segment, even though this episode connects heavily to what happened at the end of last episode. They really should have just replayed the car crash scene again.
Yeah.
The episode does open, however, with Oliver hunting down people who might know about Vertigo, because it's a scene that happens several times in this show. Anytime somebody hurts somebody Oliver cares about, you really see him go full fury when he's the vigilante.
Yeah.
But, well, I suppose we'll move on to there's about 2 or 3 plots in this, but the not Oliver plot, and that's Thea's plot.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like everyone was kind of babying her a bit. Like, she brought this on herself. She knew it was illegal. You can't just make her punishments go away.
And that's the thing, she just acts like an arrogant idiot for most of the episode.
I know,
except for, the ending scenes. Most of the episode, she's just refusing help and acting petty.
Yeah, they got her a good deal. They just said, okay, community service and probation. She was like, nah, I don't want that, even though the alternative is jail. And her reasoning that she had was she wanted to ruin her mum's life. I think she feels like she's not getting enough attention, so maybe she thinks any attention is okay, and that she's just trying to get a reaction out of her mother.
I suppose, which is ironic, because it kind of parallels the writing, because Thea's not really had anything to do in the past 12 episodes. So I suppose that makes sense. She's not getting attention from the writers. That being said, this plot basically... That's the thing. The ending of this episode kickstarts a lot of things. For Thea, it kickstarts her working with Laurel, which leads to something else, which basically leads to Thea becoming a more interesting character.
Yeah,
because for the past 12 episodes, she's not really done anything, and the thing she has done has just been annoying.
Mm.
So yeah, the Thea plot... Well, okay, I like the Thea plot, I don't like Thea.
Yes, I see what you mean. She was kind of annoying, not wanting to take the deal, and she was like, I don't need a babysitter. Well, you did the crime, now you need someone to watch over you. That's just what happens.
Yeah, but moving on to the other plot, we have the flashback plot, of course, which it didn't do too much. But it does...
again, it made us question our trust in Yao Fei.
Well, at first it does, but then remember, not enough people notice this. At the end, the same... Yao Fei fakes Oliver's death the same way Oliver fakes that guy's death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where we learned that.
But at the start of the episode, it does seem questionable.
Yeah, so it's like he's trying to play both sides. He makes it look like he's helping the bad guys, but then... He doesn't actually kill Oliver, and he gives him a map.
Yeah, which doesn't... I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't do much for this episode, but I remember what comes next, which gets me excited. But, again, you can't really criticize the episode for that, because it hasn't shown it yet. I'm just remembering, oh, good, we're almost up to this bit.
Yeah.
But, yeah, the flashback didn't do much, but at the same time, it wasn't intruding. That's the thing. If a flashback is going to have a lot in the episode, it better be a good one. Which sometimes that happens where it's a lot of flashback and it's boring. Sometimes there's a lot of flashback and it's good. Yeah. Because usually once per season, they'll do an entire episode which is mostly just flashback.
Mm.
And
I was actually really interested in the Felicity stuff this time. Usually when she shows up, it's just help track this thing for me. And he does a terrible job at lying about it. Which, once again, he can't lie, even though usually he's good at lying, but then when it's with Felicity, he sucks at lying. And that's when I realised, if he's only bad at lying around Felicity, is that a subtle sign that he already likes her because he can't think straight around her?
No, I was just going to say maybe he's doing it on purpose to test her. Which, I mean, that's the thing. I forgot about the ending scene with Felicity. I knew there was the scene where she checks the drug. I forgot about the ending scene. And it's like, oh,
and
wow.
And then again, with Felicity, despite all the lies, she just has this gut feeling that she can trust him.
Yeah, which, that's the thing, we're almost there.
Is that a subtle sign that she already likes him?
No. It's probably just, that's the thing. It's probably just she's starting to connect dots because Oliver's done a lot of really weird stuff. And then she's had this ongoing other plot with his mother and then his stepfather. So there's a lot of connecting dots there. So she figured she'd go there.
I guess the way she explained it, the way she feels like she can trust him, I just sort of connected that to a feeling I had with a previous boyfriend where we hadn't gotten to know each other very long, but I just had this feeling around him that I could trust him.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't think the writers had even thought about Oliver and Felicity being together. At least not till maybe season 2. I don't think they started to think of that.
Yeah, because from what I know of the original comics, Felicity was not a love interest.
Exactly. And that's what I remember of season 1 is they still want to toy around with the idea of Oliver and Laurel.
Yeah, they have a few moments.
Yeah.
Weird.
But yeah, the Felicity plot, at first it was just another Felicity scene, but the ending is once again a good scene, which pretty much, I think this is the last of Felicity just being a recurring joke character. I think so. I can't remember what happens next episode, but I'm pretty sure I know what happens episode 14. Although I don't remember if it happens at the start of 14 or the beginning of 13, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. But, well, I suppose all that's left is the main plot.
Yeah, whenever Oliver's with Diggle, it's all just Diggle being right, because once again, Oliver, wasn't feeling well, and yet he went off and left against medical advice.
Yeah, I mean, he did push through it, though. He had some trouble getting up the stairs, but then he pushed through.
Yeah, he managed to get the job done, but you can actually sort of see a little bit that when he's fighting guys, he did struggle a bit.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It was a good Oliver and Diggle scene, but at the same time, we also haven't had much for Diggle to do.
I guess I think they're just trying to show that Oliver is kind of stubborn and reckless.
I mean, that's the way he's always going to be for the entire show.
Especially because the guy he's taking down affected Thea, he just wanted to get it done.
But at least this episode doesn't have just a one-time villain who's forgettable. This is the first... Even if you didn't know this is a recurring character, he's at least memorable. And he is a recurring character, and Vertigo, the drug, is a recurring...
He wouldn't be a recurring character if Oliver had just killed him.
Yeah, but that's the point, though. Oliver's not supposed to kill.
Yeah, I know, he almost did, but then Lance was like, don't do it. Just let the law handle it.
And also, Count Vertigo does one thing, which numerous villains, including himself, will do a lot through this show. I've noticed there's a lot of villains I know which do a trope of, okay, you can kill yourself or you can kill me. And it almost, like you said, almost always they kill themselves, except for one time I can remember they didn't.
Yeah, no one ever thinks, okay, I'll take the pain and use the last bullet to kill this guy so he doesn't do this to anyone else.
Especially since, according to him, his heart would have given out anyway. You're dead already. Why waste the bullet?
Yeah.
Why get it over quickly? You just take out the count and that's it.
I mean, we can't judge because we don't know what it feels like. I guess they're trying to tell us the pain is that unbearable. They just want it to end.
Yeah. But again, that's okay. There was, like I said, there was a good moment where the flashbacks like having parallel moments because, again, this showed how Oliver learned the faking death trick. And it once again had him as a recurring character going to the Bratva.
Yeah.
And they name-dropped Anatoly, a character we won't be seeing for a while, but a character I enjoy.
Oh, yeah, I thought that name sounded familiar.
Yeah.
I can't remember much about him.
Oh, we'll get to him in a while, but he's a character I enjoy. But,
yeah, I just don't remember. I can't match the name to what he did.
Well, yeah, he's done a lot, but we'll get to that. But there was a lot in this episode. I forgot how much. That's the thing. There's a lot of episodes where I forget just how much is in them.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. This was a good episode.
Yeah, like I might go as high as 7. Maybe.
I was thinking 7 as well.
Why do we keep doing this?
I was thinking 7 before you even said it, though. But yeah, that's the thing. In my mind, this is a halfway mark, and from this point onwards, I think the second half of the season is better. Everything I can remember, because I know they're getting real close to some really good episodes and moments.
Yeah,
So,
I can feel it kind of building up.
yeah, and this episode itself was pretty good. I'm giving it a 7.5.
I'll stick with 7.
There you go. It's 7.5. The next episode is I can't read from here.
Betrayal.
Betrayal. Oh, that's right. That's what the episode means. But episode 13, Betrayal, is next time.